Welcome in. So on May 14th, Julian and I were afforded the opportunity to attend a preview of Epic Universe. Unfortunately, the entire YAG crew could not make this particular trip as Janelle and Taylor both had mandatory meetings. So we extended an invitation to some friends of ours. They were able to sort of put some of their plans on hold and come join us. And the following is our experience. Check it out. All right, welcome in. This is Corey and Julian here. Y'all always gone. We are fresh off a preview to Universal's Epic Universe. We're gonna post some videos of what we saw and what we did, but wanted to kind of do this video a little bit differently because this trip was a little bit different. This is the first time that like you and I have gone somewhere together.
Yes,
A few years ago, me and Taylor went to the finals, and you and Mom went to Universal. And then obviously it's either me and your mom going without you guys, or it's all of us. So this was the first time where like you and I did something without Mom and Taylor. So that part was pretty cool. So Epic preview, what'd you think?
Epic Universe, well, certainly lives up to its name. It was definitely epic. It was definitely between everything that the park had to offer. There was something there for everybody, because there's like a lot of things in this park that appeals to at least one fan of this property or this property or this property in your life.
All right, so obviously, if you're watching this video, I'm sure you're probably familiar with Epic, but when you first walk in, it's all based around like portals. So the opening, and we'll overlay this on top of some of the video that we recorded going in, but there's portals everywhere. Some of these portals are like half circles that you walk through to enter not only the park, but every land inside the park. And so when you first walk in, you're in what they call Celestial Park. That has the Astro Pub, which we end up eating. That was a pretty good burger. Yeah, for like a theme park burger. The burger was really good. I think he had a different one from the one I had. I probably should have taken a picture of the menu because I don't remember what mine was called.
I had the Astro Pub burger, and you had the I believe it was the Big Bang burger.
Big Bang burger. That's my this is my little Rain Man right here. He remembers everything. I'm like, yeah, we got on the such and such ride, and he knows like the actual botanical name of it. It's crazy. But yeah, so the burgers were both really good. Obviously, they have the freestyle cups, so you can activate those, and they have freestyle stands all around. So was Asteroid Pub, I think is what the name of the restaurant was.
I believe so.
Celestial Park had Constellation Carousel, the Fountain, and then obviously Stardust Racers. So that's the crown jewel of Celestial Park, in our opinion. What'd you think?
About Stardust Racers?
Yes, sir.
Stardust Racers, it was absolutely out of this world. Excuse my pun, but absolutely out of this world from start to finish.
Yeah, and so it was really cool. The wait time never got above 25 minutes. So we actually ended up riding it twice, literally back to back. And we did the yellow one first and then the green one. We actually thought that people said the yellow one was the more intense one. But in my opinion, the green one was more intense.
Yeah, the green one felt like it had more going on, but because of both cards going side by side, it almost felt completely interchangeable.
Yeah. And we were reading prior to going that a lot of people said it was better than Velocicoaster. What was your opinion on that?
Not sure. It really depends on what day you ask me. But there's something about Stardust Racers that just like appeals to me. But Velocicoaster, I think it was like the time we first rode it. We first rode Velocicoaster at night, and when we got off, we went, "What was that?" And so
it's
pretty neck and neck.
I agree. I think they are neck and neck. I'm still a Velocicoaster fan for a number of reasons. One, I do think there is something to the first time we're riding it being at night. I also, the fact that it wasn't a brand new park. So it felt like we kind of watched the birth of Velocicoaster because we were in and out of Universal as they were building it. We saw it coming. We saw things going up. So this one was like you walk up and it's already there and it's a completely new park. So you don't kind of see its infancy up to, you know, its birth, so to speak. The one thing I will say gives it a little of an edge is the sort of quote unquote dueling or racing aspect of it.
Yeah.
I feel like it would definitely for me be hands down Velocicoaster if it was just the one, like the track was just one roller coaster instead of two. But the intertwining, I don't even know what you call it, where it spirals inside one another, and the two launches like side by side, I really think that adds an element, obviously, that the Velocicoaster doesn't have. But I'm still a Velocicoaster in my heart of hearts.
Yeah. For now, I'm still Velocicoaster, but like it's gonna like. I think what it would take for me to give Stardust Racers the edge is like rewritability, because I think that's what I think that, you know what? Now that I think about it, I think that's what gives, you know, Stardust the edge is its rewritability, because it's two tracks as opposed to one.
Gotcha. All right. So the first land we walked into, which actually ended up being our favorite and the one we wanted to get to most, being video game heads, was Mario. What'd you think?
Woohoo! It was fun. It was mind-blowing, radical, whatever word you want to use. If you're a fan of the games like we are, this area is nothing but fan service. It's a giant love letter to those who are fans of the games, and those who have played the games. Both older and newer Mario fans will enjoy the Mario world and what it has to offer.
Yeah, and I mean, they hit on everything, and even the entry portal, you go up an escalator, but it's designed to mimic one of the warp tunnels. And even when you come out, every so often it plays the sound that you would hear when you went into a tunnel to go from one area to another in the actual game. And they have like these lights shining and make it look like you're moving faster than you are. Once you got inside, there was Peach's castle, there was Bowser's castle, Yoshi had an area. I mean, it felt like you were in the video game. It was mind blowing, the level of detail that this area had.
Yeah, every square inch of it will have you go, wow, because even seeing, like, you know, all the enemies, like, you know, there's piranha plants. Yeah, there's piranha plants. There's thwomps. There's goombas. There's, like, you know, mushrooms and such. There's like a lot there, and like that area, it's kind of a land in of itself, because there's like a portal inside a portal, because it leads you to Donkey Kong.
Yeah, and so I was gonna mention that as well. It's probably the biggest land inside the park, because the Mario area was big in itself, and then you walk through, like you said, a portal inside a portal to get to the Donkey Kong area, which had another little food stand, and then the Minecart Madness, which we won't get too much into the rides because we couldn't get any like POV videos or anything like that. But we will quickly say that I thought Minecart Madness, the way it was done, was really, really nice, and it was really actually a thrilling ride, considering they allowed you to like bring a bag or bring your phone. You didn't have to put it in a locker.
Yeah.
But it was still pretty intense, all things considered.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Donkey Kong Madness, Minecart Madness, it felt just like Donkey Kong Country for those who have played Donkey Kong Country, and it'll make you feel like you're actually doing a minecart level inside Donkey Kong.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. And so we ended up doing the Yoshi's Adventure. It's almost like the train, if you're familiar with the Seuss train in Islands of Adventure, and it was like an interactive where you had to find these eggs and press the button whenever you saw the egg. But it's really more of like a kid's ride or like a couple's ride, something you can sit down on, take a break. It's not very thrilling, but we did it to say we did it. And then the Bowser's Challenge.
Bowser's Challenge, yeah.
That was really cool. Again, we won't discuss it too much here because we don't have any like video of it. But it reminded you, if you're familiar with Universal, of like Men in Black, except you put these like AR glasses on and you're in Mario Kart and you can throw turtles and collect coins, and it's a very, very, very well done ride.
I agree. Although I think because of the theming, I would put the Mario Kart ride over Men in Black, but they both have like a competitive like aspect to it, and it also has rewritability as well.
Indeed. So we left out of there, and because the other couple we were with, big Harry Potter fans. So we slid over to the Ministry of Magic portal. Unfortunately, the ride was out of service, but they did let us walk through the queue, and I'm going to insert some video here of the queue, which was
Jardine, I think it's garden.
I don't even know what to say. Yeah, I mean, it was crazy how detailed this queue was, and even the area in general. Like, you get inside there and you feel like you're in Paris. A lot of words are in French. The team members are speaking French, and menu items at restaurants and things like that, French cuisine. It was, again, you know, Universal's good at this. No stone unturned. It was absolutely phenomenal, all of it.
Yeah, the attention to detail on all, like I was almost like, again, I'm not as huge on Harry Potter, but it was like but I do have some familiarity. It looks ripped right out of, like, almost like Deathly Hallows Part 1. It was like really just like,
very well detailed.
It was mind blowing.
Very well detailed. So we didn't get to ride the ride. The queue was great. The whole area was great. Unfortunately, that's the only ride over there. So to have it down was kind of a bummer, but the detail of the queue made up for
Wait for Ned. Wait? Okay. Alright, when you're ready. Okay. Oh my goodness. How did they do this?
Guy, but Dolores has the most punchable face.
Yes, she does.
Please be advised, the security training interviews have been moved. In the spirit of cooperation, the Department of Magical Games and Sports has offered up the Gertie Hegel Conference Room for
Oh, there's so much more.
You're recording, right?
Yeah.
level 7.
I need all this.
Please check in with the watchers and having plans. Practical tests will be held next week on level 4 if all enrollments have been relocated to their final destination.
trusting the league back in good hands. But I can't thank you are far too kind.
To be fair, almost anyone with an improvement over your predecessor.
Oh, yes. I think this is time to meet up with some change.
It's a vacuum. And look at the cups for water. That's definitely where the 7-hour queue is. Yeah, I was just solidifying it. You are what you eat. You like that?
Ministry officials suggest a large enough extension shaft to comfortably seat everyone.
Ooh, you tagged me in something. Oh my gosh, the friggin' red. That's so cool.
This will be a difficult defense as she was allegedly apprehended by Orms within the ministry. At this moment, we cannot know the particulars, but we are very excited to learn. We, including Wild Network, have had no response to the repeated answers to
Now imagine having these at the station.
any official statement from any We are able to secure an official statement from the minister, which means we have his honor of the trial. After all, Shelley will herself will be presiding over this court, and is sure to be delivering remarks on behalf of the ministry at the trial's
Are there taking issues at home? Are you tired of endless squawking? Toilet problems?
Due to your skill at capturing such errant motion.
Oh man, I can't add the video of me walking. You didn't tag me.
You would know a thing or two about us.
That was so cool.
Having been instrumental in some of his refinements during my time as minister, I should say so. Although, as mentors are no longer being used to keep the prisoners from escaping, we are likely to see more skeletons in the future, unless this new generation of Horus is suited for the work.
Frank and Alice.
Yeah,
Yeah, what happened to them? Can you point them out? Yeah, what happened to them? That's okay. Bellatrix Lestrange. Bellatrix Lestrange versus the cruise ship or something, so they went for interview.
Every generation must endure their own hardships to learn for themselves what is
My boy,
truly
my boy was
Madame Nudie.
You are talking about one of my friends, Hespistus. Tread lightly.
During my time, I may have not done enough to help werewolves. But in drafting her anti-werewolf ministry pact, there are always unknown to show our worthlessness to war
sweet.
This generation has lived in the
Let's see.
shadow of several evils.
Yeah, add it to
Seizing the
your
opportunity to
story.
set things right.
Thank you. That's so freaking cool. Thanks for getting that video.
So it's true, there is hope, I think.
I'm on the side position, but one of the fallen ones is still out there.
Hi guys, we're about to continue on this happy calling. Hi friends, we are going to go to happy calling.
Calling to the guests around you. This way, ladies
Thank
and
you.
gentlemen, please step up inside if you'd like to leave the office. Make room for the guests around you. Welcome to leave the office, but please step aside and allow other guests.
I know, isn't that cool? That must have taken forever. This whole place.
I can't imagine it didn't take more than 2 years. I'm just guessing.
That's so funny. It did. They've been planning this for way longer than 2 years. The building just took 2 years. I'm gonna just say that, make myself feel better.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it was supposed to be a 2 year deal, and then COVID slowed it out. It's supposed to be 2 years.
Really?
Yeah.
I think, is this Umbridge's office? Yeah, it is for sure. The cat's on the wall.
Welcome, stars and misses, to the Ministry of Magic. Higgledy is very excited that you are here for this most important day. Yes, she is indeed. Today is the day Higgledy's former mistress, Dolores Umbridge, stands trial for her crimes. And Higgledy will never forgive all this
Yeah, imagine being stuck in this building for 7 hours. That's gonna be like stuck in my head now. Got a restroom midway.
Kind of looks like something we would use for child swap. If they were still little.
Yeah.
Taylor's borderline my height at this point.
Is he really?
Somewhat, yeah.
Oh, hey, they are gonna have pictures though. I mean, the man plays basketball. He's gotta get some height.
I just want to give him like
A few months to be taller than you? Dang.
what?
Applications may be submitted at any time.
We did catch a show, Le Cirque de Arcanu, which was like a weird kind of Cirque du Soleil show mixed in with some beast and animals and a little bit of magic almost. The show was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So we did catch that while we were over there. Anything else you want to say about the Harry Potter area before we move on?
Not much. If you like Harry Potter, if you like Fantastic Beasts, check this area out.
Gotcha. Okay, so we left out of there. We walked by the fountain, which I may insert some fountain video here. And then we went over to the Isle of Berk, How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk, which was another gymongous land, a lot to do in there. It was home to the only water ride. We didn't take part this time because we only had like one set of clothes. This was a down and back trip. We didn't stay overnight, so we only had one set of clothes. So we didn't get on that, but we did do Hiccups wing gliders, which for a roller coaster that didn't really go upside down. It had a couple of launches. It was a pretty cool coaster too. I was pleasantly surprised at how much fun I had on it, despite it not being a upside down type coaster. it was thoroughly enjoyable as well. Your thoughts?
I agree. I agree. Like for a launch coaster that doesn't, you know, go upside down, it's similar to how I feel about Donkey Kong Minecart Madness. It's better than it had any right. It's better than it had any right to be. And again, if you're a fan of How to Train Your Dragon, this ride will not disappoint.
Gotcha. So we did not catch the show over there. There's a show called Untrainable Dragon, and we tried to go to 1, but they started seating. We tried to go to the 4:30, but when we walked over at like 4:30, they said the 4:30 had started and they were seating for the 5:15. We ended up doing something else and never making it back over to that show. And then you and Kevin did, what was the ride you guys did?
Dragon Racers Rally.
Dragon Racers Rally, that's right. And how was that? I didn't do it, so only you can speak on that.
Yeah.
That one was okay. It was more like a swingy kind of
almost
ride.
like a fair ride.
It is almost like a fair ride. You get to like there's these like handlebars. You get to like move the wings of your dragon. You can even cause your dragon to flip. Neither of us were able to get our dragons to flip. But it was a fun little time waster if you like those like fair style rides. It's kind of like Yoshi's Adventure, but with a little more like airtime.
Yeah, and so the fire drill was the other one we didn't do. That was the wet ride. And then they had a spot over there that served these like mac and cheese bread cone type things. We had one, and I'll insert a picture here, called a PB&J, and it's like this cone-shaped piece of bread with mac and cheese. That one had pork and like some type of jam just like shoved into it. They're like $16, $18, but I mean worth every penny. It was really good. It was really good.
It was really good. I thought it was gonna be a little much given what it looked like, but it was surprisingly surprisingly really good. Better than I had any right to be for a theme park anyway.
And then they had a playground area for kids in that land as well, but it was closed. It was still under some construction or something they had to do. There was some type of work supposed to be done on it. And the whole area itself was like very well themed. There was other places to eat. There were shops and things like that in there. So yeah, really nice area. Like I said, Hiccups is sort of like I would say the crown jewel of that. Either that or the water ride, like I said, which we didn't get on. Maybe we'll do it when we go back on the 5th. So then we left out there, and finally we went to Dark Universe, the monsters area.
It's alive. It's alive.
If you're a fan, speaking as a fan of all things spooky, especially the Universal Monsters, if you're into the Universal Monsters, if you're into anything Universal Monster related, Dark Universe has pretty much everything you're looking for. And while we've been on one of the rides, the other ride that was there was unfortunately closed for the time being.
And again, that's somewhat to be expected. Although we are just 8 days before grand opening, they did have signs out walking in saying technical rehearsal. Some attractions may not actually be operational, which was fine. So the Werewolf roller coaster in that area was down. We did do the Frankenstein ride, which is akin to the Forbidden Journey ride over at Islands of Adventure. But it didn't give me the headache. There's no glasses, and the screens are like smaller and all over the place. So they did a good job of like building the screens into the rock work. So they tilt you back and like look you up, and it almost looks like you're looking through the rocks at like the sky, the way they would do it. So I'm one of the people that get real bad motion sickness on Forbidden Journey, and I didn't get any of that on this on the werewolf ride. And then they have a windmill in the back of Dark Universe that I think it's every 15 minutes it catches on fire, and I'll insert a video of that going off here because we were able to actually catch it. And then they have scare actors, not scare actors, but character actors kind of walking around. They do meet and greets and like some little theme shows.
I think so.
And
I don't
like
see
that.
anything on
That
it.
was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was really, really cool. And the Frankenstein ride itself was actually really cool.
And that's delayed.
Again, minus the 3D and way more like dramatic like movement.
Yeah, tilting you back and throwing you right into like the face of a Frankenstein or Dracula. They did a little water, they did a little heat. So there was some fire in there, but it did a good job of like swinging you and twisting you at the last minute and bringing you face to face with some of the monsters. So that was pretty cool. So we left out of there and we went back out into, again, every portal exits back into Celestial Park. There is a huge Bellagio style fountain that plays a show every so often. I don't know the exact time.
Yeah,
There's a big show at 8:40, but again, we did a down and back and we had already been at the park all day. So we actually ended up leaving around 8:20. We didn't catch that final show. When we go on the 5th, we'll actually be staying in Orlando overnight. So I'll try to do a second, we'll definitely do a second video. The YAG crew will be fully intact. So we will definitely do a second video and we'll try to record that show in its entirety and get it posted on our second video. Any other thing you wanted to add before we close, buddy?
No, except if you haven't been to Epic Universe, when you get a chance, go. You won't be disappointed.
This is true. This is true. Thank you for watching. Again, we will be back on June 5th. So if there's anything you had questions about that you want us to check out before you get in there yourself, drop us a comment and we'll try to, get that question answered while we're there. Grab some footage of a certain area or a certain thing. And like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Well, we didn't get to do everything, but we did everything we wanted to do. Everything that was open. And yeah, I gotta say 2 thumbs up, especially considering my tickets were on the house. What are you gonna say? Yeah. It's supposed to be like the train over at Dr. Seuss. Cool hallway nonetheless.
I don't think they're scoundrels, no. Hello, darling. How's that butterbeer? It's delicious. I can see you. Come to me. What is it? How is it? Have you ever painted before?
It's actually how responding.
Like the fountain at Islands of Adventure. Somebody can see you. What's in there?
It's the Goblet Noir. It's a restaurant with like Eastern European inspired.
Okay.
Feel free to look around even if you don't want to order.
There's plenty of stuff to see.
Take your second left and then a right to get far down.
Hi, welcome.
Hello.
What are we looking for?
I don't know. He just told us it was. We asked him what it was. He said it was a restaurant.
Yeah, so
we could come and
are-
look around without ordering necessarily.
Yeah, so we are a location where dark wizards and witches like to gather to conspire against the wizarding world. And so we are also known for our Eastern European food, as well as our drinks here. We have non-alcoholic beverages. We have like pumpkin juice. We have the Goblet Noir drink that is special to us only, as well as the lavender lemonade. We have unsweet tea, zero sugar lemonade as well. And our beers, our other team members will be able to tell you more about them
Okay,
as well.
the goblet
And
thing,
our
is that
bubbler
not, you
beer.
said non-alcoholic?
Yes.
I need a, yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, for
I need
drinks,
a,
if you guys would like to order here, you can. If not, you can find a lovely seat inside and order at your table. We'll bring the drinks. You have
Gotcha.
Yes, we do.
what is, I'm a Stella guy. What's as close to a Stella that you
I
have?
would go with the Kronenberg 1664.
Let's do that.
Okay.
You want one?
What's your most popular?
The Saison, or actually right now the Gigawater, which is a Prosecco with elderflower in it.
So that's like a wine.
It is. It's sweet, but it's a little sparkling.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna go with a 1664.
1664.
Saison, is that a beer though?
It is. It's a Courant Saison.
I'll try that.
Okay. Courant. Can you ring them up? We've got a 1664, and we've got a Saison.
Say that again here.
Huh?
Tell the world what you said your favorites were again.
My top 3 were Donkey Kong, Minecart Madness. Number 2 was Frankenstein, and number 1 is Stardust Racers.
Not a bad list. Not a bad list at all.
What would be your list? If you have to conjure up one.
One definitely Stardust Racers. I like the Minecart Madness, and I'll probably say the other Mario one.
Oh, Bowser's Challenge?
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Bowser's Challenge was fun.
I mean, losing to old Maddox wasn't fun, but I think he got a head start, right? He was killing stuff before I even knew the game started. He's a cheater. Say he got DQ'd.
I didn't shoot as much as I want to because I kept conserving. I was like worried about, oh no, I'm running out of shells. But then the item box,
I kept looking down. I was like, I'm on 0.
Yeah.
I can't shoot anything.
but then the item boxes came in clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they come in whenever you run out. Because I just started shooting, and every time I shot, like 15, 22, 30. Like, they just pop up.
Yeah. At one point, I beat 100 before Kevin did, and then out of nowhere at the end of the game.
He took off on you, hawked you down. Like a prize racehorse.
Yeah, he did. He's not
You didn't tell me to look. I wouldn't even known. I would just played, you know. You're like, what you got? Oh, all right. Can't lose to this girl.
Ooh. You're close though.
It's actually much nicer with all the lights and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see Stardust with the lights on.
Look at Helios.
Yeah. And even the Mario thing, with that being all lit up.
Say number 1, Stardust Racer. Number 2, Stardust Racer. Number 3, Stardust Racer. This would be a hot five.
The green side though is definitely better than yellow, I think.
Oh, y'all never did get your pizza. When you supposed to get pizza from there?
We'll do that next
We'll
time.
do it. Can't get the master, okay? He tried to get me. You see that, Hookie?
Mm-hmm.
He tried to get me.
Try to catch you slipping.
I'm gonna just get him the whole time.
I don't want to see his mug. What it is? It's a photo op. Got it, bro.
This is cool.
Yeah.
Alright, where do you think this goes?
I didn't see this movie, but I feel like I'm in. Well, this like with the Fantastic Beasts or something. Yeah. Got to see it. I didn't see Half-Blood Prince. I didn't see Deathly Hallows. I didn't see God on Fire.
It's a room.
I don't even know that I'm a fan, to be honest.
I don't even know if I like you anymore.
Order of the Phoenix is my favorite.
Yeah, mine is definitely Sorcerer's Stone. It's just like a feel-good movie. Ooh, we got going. It's just swans. Yeah, it's just swans.
If you enjoy, you'll stay in Paris.
I am. This is very nice.
Ho, 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 ho. What do you think the lines? Oh, the lines for that show, huh? Huh?
Go see if they got a space for it.
I mean,
I think they do. It's two separate.
It's a show, right?
It's two separate.
Yeah, I mean, why not try it out? I mean, everybody else says it looks like it. Oh, Mooncat. Sorry.
Think we'll make it in?
We can try.
In line, and if we don't get out, oh no, maybe they already cut it off.
Oh, did they?
Yes, it's over. So did they already cut off this route?
I don't believe so. They'll come. I can't see project so it'll be right in front of the right.
Thank you. You were so strapped.
So she's at 4 o'clock for the next one.
Oh.
You can turn it around on yourself too. It's got a camera.
Oh, it's got a camera in the front.
Top notch.
That's cool. I actually really like this thing. It feels pretty stable. Like it's like,
And then it's got like I got the head thing, I got the chest strap, I got wrist strap.
dang, how much
all
is this
that.
thing? I think my man needs that for
I
a
don't
gift.
remember.
When he goes snowboarding and stuff, you know?
Like 450, something like that. It's like just comparable to GoPro. It's just DJI's version.
Oh, really?
It's just like a GoPro. It's just I like DJI better because they make my drone and I know like their camera
That's
quality
what
and
this
stuff.
is?
Yeah, it's basically their version of a GoPro.
DJI.
DJI.
Oh, DJI. Sorry, I need to get footage for you.
So we can try those. You want to go to the
My buddy's got one.
But it's cool, man.
Yeah.
All around. I feel like you're in another country for real.
It does, yeah.
Like, this is like me. I
This
feel
is
like I'm walking the streets of Paris.
Do you want to ask them if they've gone?
That's the battle of the ministry. So,
Yeah.
what y'all say?
Rose.
He always knows somebody. Yeah. If you have the wand. Where are people? I think you could go in and look at the ministry. You guys ready to go see the ministry? Hello. That's why I come to her. Thank you.
One more picture for the road, or y'all good?
Shutting it down. You gotta have a before and after shutting it down.
You can never have too many pictures.
No, I was saying, I think,
one
but
of you guys
I'm
shutting
talking
it
about
down?
Buddy doing the. All right, it's been real. Say what?
How long does it take us to get to the car?
No.